Hi everyone, this is Kevin from SKATEYOGI. I'm here alone at the shop today, just taking care of a few things. And I figured I would make a quick video to put up. If you haven't seen, we've been putting up more videos than normal. With everyone staying at home, we want to keep the information going out there so everyone can stay stoked, stay connected, trying to spread that. We miss all our students. So if you're into the videos, please subscribe. We'll be putting up new ones, different formats and everything. We'd love to hear any comments, so you can leave comments below, anything you'd like to see. We're trying to take what we would normally be doing in person and share it virtually as much as possible. In fact, earlier I actually had my first ever virtual skateboarding lesson with a student from Houston, Texas. That worked really well. We were looking at his kick flips. He learned frontside no complies. We played a game of skate. We warmed up. So that was really cool. Maybe we'll start doing that even more depending on how things go. So what I wanted to share with you guys today was a few ways that you could keep skateboarding at home, maybe with stuff that you might already have, just to make some modifications so it's a little easier to skate at home. The first thing I'm gonna show you is just if you have your normal skateboard, a way to make it a little easier to skate inside. And so normally we show you that you take a tool, and this right here is the axle nut. And we usually want to adjust the axle nut, I would say that, so you have a little bit of wiggle room so the wheel spins really freely like that. Now, if your wheels are really fast like that and you're indoors, that could be a problem if you're just trying to do things standing still. So for the time being, what you could do is take your socket wrench or any other wrench you can get that can tighten this, and you'll tighten. So you turn it to the right, clockwise, and you can tighten your axle nut. Don't tighten it too tight. You don't want to damage the bearings, but you can over-tighten it just a little bit so that you see now when I try to spin my wheel, it doesn't actually spin that well. And I think I did that on the other ones already, just to check. Yeah. So now you've got a board that's more stable. So if you're going to be doing it in a small area, like a room with a carpet, or maybe even like a little patch of concrete you might have in back or down in a basement or anywhere you can find, you don't have to worry as much if you're not going to be moving around. So you can take the skateboard. Let me just demonstrate a few moves. You can put it down. You can practice your just your stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, stepping up and down. You can practice, do some balance moves with just your front foot. Just kind of like push in place to develop that balance and strength. If that's already something you've got, you can just do, put your foot on the tail, shift your weight back, and just practice going up and down like that. You could even try to give yourself a little challenge to hold it. We call this a manual. So you can give yourself a little manual challenge, see how long you can balance without touching anything. Ooh, like that. Or you could get tricky. If you've got room, flip the board over, feet under where the wheels are, jump forward like that. You can jump onto your board, up like that. Remember to keep your feet on your bolts. Lots of different options here that you can do. You can even try a body varial if you're a little more advanced. Jump straight up, turn your body to a varial. So you notice I'm not like flipping around. And if your ground is really strong, like we've got concrete in here, or if you're outside, you could even try doing some different moves like ollies, maybe pop shove it, different moves without having to worry about slipping out. So that's one way to do it. Another thing you can do, if you want to have another way to do that, is to take your skate tool and actually take your trucks off the board so that you're just going to end up with the deck. So the way to do that is you just need a screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, usually, right there in the front, on the top of the board. And then you use your smallest socket wrench, or any kind of wrench you might have at home. And this one we're loosening it, so we're turning it to the left. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm gonna turn this all the way until it comes off. All right. So I've got the nut right there. I pop out the bolt. And what I like to do when I'm putting away my nuts and bolts, if I'm gonna be storing them, I actually like to put the nut onto the bolt a little bit just so I know it's there. Keeps it safe and sound. And then you would go ahead and do all of your nuts and bolts, take them all off, and then put them all in like a box or a bag so that you don't lose it, along with your trucks. And what you'll end up with then is, well, I already did it, so I have this one. You just have a skate deck. And a skate deck is really fun to use on the carpet. Because now you can do some things that you might not be able to do on a regular skateboard that can help. So one thing you can do is just that same move we did before. You can do that. You can shift your weight to the side and do some tic-tacking. So see how I'm turning back and forth? You can still do those kind of other drills I was talking about, like skating in place, balance, jumps. You can practice your body burials. But another thing that's really fun to learn with the carpet board like this, and sometimes we even do this at SKATEYOGI, we have empty decks like this, is to teach shove-its. So for a shove-it with just a blank deck like this, you're gonna put your front foot in the middle of the board, back foot on the tail, and I'm gonna hang my toes off the edge like this. And then I'm going to push down and then scoop my foot back as I jump. So you'll see I'm gonna go like that as I jump. So I'm gonna go, see? So it's like that, shove it. Great way to learn shove it. So you can do a shove it. See if I could do a 360 shove it. Oh, nice. I don't even have to edit that one. All right, so that's some stuff. Could even probably do some kickflips or other moves. Woo. Other moves you can do on that. So that is just a deck. And the last thing I'm gonna show you is you can actually improvise a balance board. So if you don't have a balance board at home, and you can't get one because things are getting delivered very slowly right now, if you have a deck and you have a foam roller laying around, maybe someone else in your family might have one. We have one at the shop. Looks like this. Just a standard exercise foam roller. So you take the foam roller, you put that down, and then you put the board like this. And now you're balancing. It's basically a balance board. Woo. Make sure when you're doing this, you're not near or too close to anything in case you fall. And then you notice that when I wanted to get on, I shifted my weight onto it. So I kept all my weight on one side and I came onto it. That's the same way you'll get off. You want to shift and then plant down. So see that? I didn't start with the board like that. I started here and then I got on and then shifted on. And you can do that. There you go. Cool. So there's 3 quick hacks you can do to keep skating at home. I hope you enjoyed that. Let us know in the comments below if you were successful with anything here, or you have any questions, or you'd like us to show you anything more. Leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to get notifications for more. I definitely appreciate it. You can also follow us on Instagram. It's @SKATEYOGI. That's it. All right. See you guys next time. All right. Take care. Peace.